Good afternoon, 10th Circuit Court of Appeals. My name is Zachary John Thayer, Baron of Essex by birthright, Gerald Robert Ford's great-grandson. Non-signing of the birth certificate based on the promotion of the Duke of Essex is a question of the state based on an application. In the view of the state, the Baron of Essex and the Duchess of York, or Elizabeth Page Gavin Newson, is able to make the House of Normandy or the throne of England in their lifetime. In the view of the state, Margaret Annabel Campbell Thompson Eldon Anderson isn't understood to who Leslie King is. In the view of the state, Gerald Robert Ford, also known as Leslie King, is my great-grandfather. In the view of the state, Bank, based on as required under the 10th appellate. In Boyd v. Thayer, also known verdict v. the U.S., I move against applications Executive Order 11602, 11608, Executive Order 17317, declared United Nations Article 1244, invoke Robert Smith, and identify under the Order of Lenin. In the view of the state, Werner Kobe, Shalosky, Shevnik, Kreshkov, Kavinsky is Sergei Larzov, Kobe, Vernonich, Kobe, Shalosky, Shevnik, Kreshkov, Kavinsky, and I have a defined military state in view of the state. In Kenita Jackson's appointment, I applied for a GS7 to a GS9 under U.S. Census V. In the view of the state, under Bank, I salute the 45th President, Lord von Bitten, Donald John Trump, Donald Adolf, Joseph Guggenheim, Goring, Littenberg, von Bitten, Littenberg, von Dusen, Chamberlain, Trump, lineage of King Goring based on birthright, and identify as the 45th Secretary of North Korea. Actually, I'd be the second in the history of this United States government. In the view of a model assessment, this would be procedural enactment against who Kim Jong-un is in view of his invasion by Donald John Trump. If we can show an SQL query, Michael Hayden, Vladik, Jerome Powell, Chad Wolf, in view of the state, Marcus Milley, upon application, if the invasion video by Lord von Bitten or the 45th President of the United States, if Mohammed Sawalu, Olivia, if we can identify as Abdullah Hezmat and Wayush Single, and Mohammed Kalal Al-Hasari, via Kalahani, Roosevelt Joseph Argas, too. We are asking for a 412.64 degree nuke or a uses of blessing. In view of the state, in Bank, we wouldn't be comprehending open Azure feeds and show that not only in Korean, Arabic, French, Spanish, and Hindi will be proven in 48 hours. We are asking a digital discovery wonderment based on the military as well. If they've ever sat down and watched it, it's ever been shown on their phone. It's ever been pixelated in an email forwarding. Have they ever clicked on it, even in their Twitter? Have they directly watched it? If this is identified, this is the differences in Kevin James McCarthy's confirmation. This wouldn't be procedure command code under 106 subsection 701-B. This would be military procedure redactment. We would have a code of conduct based on our procedure. This wouldn't be using the military evidence code of procedure based on procedure of ex parte permissible, as it's known. Action after referral of charges. Pretrial conference, Article 39A, considers matters related to government information that may arise in connection with the trial. May that be the trial of Lord Von Bitten. May that be the wonderment of the accessory of the invasion, accessory to incite. May that be the wonderment of gross negligence in the view of battery that's not sending the cell phone or soliciting capital homicide. That wouldn't be participating by sending the cell phones for political campaigns to interim President Bradley Henry Preston, or capital donation or money. Article 39, that wouldn't be receiving of the cell phones. Withhold disclosure of action under subdivisions cannot be taken without causing indefinite damage to the public interest. With the UPS FedEx killings be an accessory to battery, accessory to homicide, by sending the phones, and those phones be that of the presidents. What about the 9/11 one? They still have that in the household. This wouldn't be those kind of questions. That wouldn't be en bloc. If I'm asking these questions as a discovery and access by the accused, the access by the accused, government claim of privilege in court-martial proceeding which the government seeks to delete, withhold, or otherwise obtain other relief with respect to the discovery of or access of any governmental information subject to claim of privilege. President Duda had asked for a nuke be fired to get the rest of the tapes. In blanc, the judges of the 10th appellate, you don't comprehend. Merrick Garland, Joseph Robin, 3 a.m. The trial counsel must submit a declaration invoking the United States government information privilege, Earl Stevens, and setting forth an Anna would do what's good. Excuse me, Mr. That kind of question. My bad. That determined to the public interest the discovery of or access to such information reasonably could be, Mr. Modi, could be expected to cause. Expected to cause. Would that still be hate by the two presidents? Would cause be not sitting down when the Ukrainian president with any attorney general? Would cause be not putting on a projector screen in front of the Senate or the House? Such information reasonably could be expected to cause. The declaration must be signed by a knowledgeable United States official as described in subdivision D of this rule. Oopsie, Federal ID 4318910. Miss Barrett, Trump University of the U.S., Secretary of North Korea, Gerald Robert Ward's great-grandson. When this is ever that wonder, requestment Joseph Robin, Secretary of Macedonia, right here. It's been 58 years. We have never nominated that in view of the UN. That would be plutonium nuclear arrangement questions, standard deviation to the gold standard. Under article, notification to trial counsel, military judge. If an accused reasonably expects to disclose or cause the disclosure of government information subject to a claim of privilege in any manner in connection with any trial or pretrial proceeding, I believe the Fifth Barrel Hall, proceedings involving the prosecution of such accused, 45th President of the United States, the House, what's good everywhere, by the military judge or no time is specified prior to arrangement of the accused. Notify the trial counsel, the military judge in writing. Interim President of Germany, your audio with Boris Yeltsin. That wouldn't be the trial counsel's asking Matt Gates, can you identify your aunt? James Ortez Preston, can you identify your mom? Sorry, those would be present day questions involving the prosecution. That wouldn't be your mom talking to Ivanka. That's not asking the Baron's blood sample compared to Ivana's or Eric Jr. and so Lord Van Bitten's. The goring and harboring. In question, this wouldn't be the procedure claim of privilege to trials. Trials wouldn't be Nuremberg.